What's up, squad? We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, family, you already know what I need y'all to do for me. Like, share, comment, and smash that subscribe button, y'all. Why? Come on now. We on that road to 100K. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure. So listen, sit back, relax. You can take a seat on the bed or cop a squad on the toilet seat. I got the rest of the show from here. To that one and only V Squad. They know the motto, man. Listen, it ain't no squad like our squad because they don't mob how we mob. So with that being said, we're going to continue to push, mob, put them numbers up, and dominate 2024 is our year. If you would like to support the channel through Cash App, boom, it's listed right there. If not, please join the membership, man. Exclusive content over there. You definitely want to be a part of this. If you would like to come on the show and tell your story or have a story told through V, jump in that comment section right now or DM me on one of my platforms. Without further ado, y'all, let's jump into them V-Mob. Shout out to the day. The family is getting bigger, man. Number one on the V-Mob list, man. Salute to Mr. K-Dad 9636. What it do, family? Number two on the V-Mob list, man. Salute to my Doug Jaleel Young 1900. What it do, DC family? Number three on the V-Mob list, man. Salute to my Dub Park Heights Snipe. What it do, bro, home team. And last but not least on the V-Mob list, man. Salute to my Dub Big Ike. What it do? And also last but not least, man. Salute to my Dub T Money. What it do, family? You know what it is, man. The family is getting bigger because y'all already know that's exactly what we all here, man. A family where we come together once a day, tell an entertaining story, laugh, chill, vibe, and try to prevent one person from ever spending one night inside that cell. So without further ado, you know what it is, man. It's the Barbershop War. Part 3. So let's jump into it, man. Meet me over there, family. Let's go. Boom. What's up, V Squad? It's about time y'all got here. No need to hold back. Let's get into it. Part 3. Now, when Pop hangs up the phone, he's sitting right there. So now he talking to the rest of his men. He like, man, yo crazy. Yo really gonna say we did that? All right, say less. That's a bet. That's a bet. Boom. Now we gonna bounce back to Drug Yo and his homeboy. They gets done running. So they sitting right there out of breath. He like, oh yeah, for real, that's how Pop planned it. Say less, you know what time it is now. As them two sitting right there talking out of breath from running from when Pop and them just spun the bend, they say, all right, they hear the police sirens coming. Woo, woo, woo. Now you can hear the sirens getting closer and closer. Timeouts get to the block. They do they want to. They picking up the shells. They doing they ballistics. They picking up all their evidence. They doing they want to. They there for about an hour or two. When they get done with the scene, they dip. Now, when they dip, Lord Drug Yo and his homeboy comes back to the spot. When they come back right there, they like, look, man, you know what we got to do now. He like, what? He like, man, we got to call Big Fella. Boom. They picks up the phone. They call Big Fella. Boom. When they call Big Fella, he answers, but he not around during the time. He out with one of his little lady friends. So when they call him, he like, man, what's the word? What's up? He like, look, man, we got an eye on one of the dudes. We just got into something. Situation is hot around here. We need to meet up with you. So the big fella like, all right, bet, listen, I'm ready to drop somebody off. I'm on my way right there right now because he already know this is a 911 call. Boom. So now the little lady friend that he with for real, she got a little attitude, but she understand, look, I got to drop you off. I got to go handle some business. Boom. Big fella pulls off. He's headed to her house. Now, when he get to her house, he drops her off. Now, when he drops her off, boom, he pulling off. He headed down to the block. He gets down to the block. He see little Drug Yo and his little man right there. They jumps in the car. They give him the 411. So he like, man, what's going on? Why it's so hot around here? He tell him what happened, man. Little Pop and them just came around here, let off on us. So big fella like, man, anybody get hit? He like, no, luckily. Boom. So as they sitting right there in the car talking, big fella like, all right, man, what y'all need? Boom. Little Drug Yo and his homeboy say, look, man, we need a couple dollars to make some shake. And we need some more ratchet. So he like, all right, listen, I got the exact, I already know what I need y'all to do. I'm going to send y'all down to go highlight my man, Roger. Now, Roger, this is Big Fella's lieutenant. You get what I'm saying? That's his right-hand man. So they like, all right, bet, boom. They jump out the car. Big Fella pulls off. He go handle the rest of his day. Now, Lord Drug Yo and his homeboy, they jump in their car. They pull off. They headed down there to go meet Roger. Now, let's jump back to Lil Pop and them. Now, Pop back there at the spot for real. You know, they up under all the pressure that they up under. Pop digging his pocket. He say, man, let me call Chicken real quick, see what's going on. Boom. he calls Chicken. When he called Chicken, he asked Chicken what's going on. Now, remind y'all, I told y'all Chicken is one of the little dudes from the East Side block. You get what I'm saying? That don't really like his big fella. And he got plans on setting the big fella up so he can take the block over himself. So now Pop called him. He like, man, what's the word? So now Chicken like, I mean, everything looking good, but what's the score? Now, when he say what the score is, what he's referring to is what you got for me as far as money. So, you know, Pop like, man, come on, you know I got you. You gonna set it up for me? He like, yeah, just tell me when you ready. He like, man, I'm ready right now. He like, all right, bet, come on, meet me around here. I'm gonna call you in 10 minutes. He say, all right, bet. So before they hang up the phone, Chicken say, man, how much you got for me? So he like, man, everybody gonna put up 2? He like, yeah. So he like, man, we got 8,000. So he like, all right, bet. Now, granted, I told y'all all them off that lick that they hit, all of them had 10,000 cash, not including the money that they was gonna have to split off of all of the jewelry. So 2,000 a piece not really gonna hurt them, you get what I'm saying? Especially when they protecting their livelihood, you get what I'm saying? So boom, they hang up now. Chicken jump on the phone, he called a big fella, his big fella from over East Side. Now when he called his big fella answered the phone. He like, yeah, what's up, Chicken, man? What you doing calling me? He like, look, man, I got some good news. I can't talk on the phone, though. I need you to get down here ASAP, and I mean ASAP. So now Eastside big fella, he like, oh, he get a little excited. And before he hang up, Chicken say, look, man, and make sure you bring something heavy in your pockets, man. It's that type news. So now big fella like, say less, on my way right there, right now. Boom. So now as he do that, Chicken needs to give Lil Pop and them time to get down there. So he asks him, man, how long you gonna be, man? I ain't got all day. He like, man, I'm gonna probably not even be 30 minutes. I'm leaving from where I'm at now. Boom. So Chicken say, all right, that's a bet. He hangs up with the big fella. When he hang up with his big fella, he calls Pop back. Now, when he called Pop back, he tell Pop, look, man, everything will go. Get down here ASAP. So now, when Chicken hangs up with Pop, he's sitting right there now. He getting his mind together. He getting his plan together. All right, bet. Boom. Pop gonna come down. That's gonna be 8,000. Boom. When big fella get right here, they gonna wipe him down. Whatever money that he had for me, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put this money with that money. Boom. Then I'm gonna just go ahead and grab up whatever I need to grab up. I'm gonna play the sad role. We gonna go to the funeral. Give it about a week or two. Then I'm gonna pop out and tell the whole block, look, man, I got the new way. This the way we gonna do it. And then he's gonna try to make his way into becoming the new boss of the situation. You get what I'm saying? He's gonna take over the block. But he gonna play it on the tip the way as though he like, look, man, I stumbled across a plug. I got a situation. I don't need nobody put up no money. This how I'm gonna do it. I'm a cop. I'm gonna let y'all hit for me just like y'all was for Big Man. And everything gonna be the same way. But he gonna drop the number, meaning if big fella was giving him $1 off of each pill, he gonna give him $3 off of each pill. If big fella was giving him a 80-20 split, he gonna give him a 70-30 split. So he really playing mind games with him for real. So boom, now when he gets done that, he go sit down now. He just waiting for Pop and them. So now fast forward about 20-25 minutes later, Pop and them pull up. When Pop and them pull up, Chicken jump in the car, they exchange the money. They tell him, so look, man, how you gonna play it? So now Chicken like, look, I told him come down here. I told him I got eyes on y'all. I'm gonna have him meet me on the block, on the next block. We gonna park. Y'all come down the top of the block, come down. Y'all just wipe the car down for real, for real. Boom, I'm gonna get my stuff up out of there. I'm gonna get out of there. Y'all get out of there. Everybody do what they supposed to do. So Pop like, all right, but now Pop being a little war vet that he is, he like, look, when I'm ready to come down, I'm gonna text you and tell you that I'm coming down. So now give it about 5-6 seconds and hit your ringtone on your phone and act like somebody calling you so you can jump out the car. When you get out the car, we gonna hit it, add the car out, you just duck behind the back tire so you don't catch no straight. He like, all right, bet. Boom, so now he jumps out the car. He gotta go back on the block to play his role and acting like he waiting for Eastside Big Man to pull up, you feel what I'm saying? So boom. Now he walks back over to the block. Lil Pop and them pulls to the top of the street. They get in position. About 5-10 minutes later, big fella called Chicken back, tell him, man, where you at? I'm right here. He said, man, I'm right here at the bottom of the block. I'm walking up the street now. Boom, Chicken begins to walk up the street. When Chicken get up the street, he jump in big fella car. They sitting right there talking. So he like, man, what you got going on? What's up? Talk to me. So he like, man, I got eyes on Shorty right now. My mans and them got eyes on him at the barbershop. One of the little dudes was getting his hair cut. So, you know, I told him, man, we gonna make it do what it do. I just wanted you to already be on point and have that money right, because as soon as I get the money, I'm gonna send a text, get a green light. They gonna crush him when he come out the barbershop. So that's one down. And then we only got 3 more to go, Pop and the other 2 little dudes. So he like, yeah, bet. So now he getting in his boss man mentality. He sits back, he pull his phone out, he get to doing some calculations on his phone, strolling through social media. So now Chicken like, man, you got the money? Like, man, what? Stop playing with me. He digs in his pocket, pull out a wad of money, probably about 10, 20,000. Boom, he sit it on the armrest. He reclined his seat, leaned back. He continued to stroll on his phone. Little do he know, Lil Pop and them coming down the street right now. So now as Lil Pop and them coming down the street, Pop send a text to Chicken, tell him coming down. Now Chicken opens his phone, sneakily. He taps the little ringtone button. He act like he picking up hello. He say, hold on, bro, my little bro, real quick. He jumps out the car. When he jump out the car, he slide right there by the back tire. Granted, big fella, he look, but he just see him gets out. He finished looking at his phone. So now he linked back. Chicken gets out the car, gets by the back tire, squats down. Now all you hear is them, they don't hit the gas too fast, but they speed up a little bit. Get right there on the other side of the back tire. Pop jump out, driver jump out, dude in the back seat jump out. They wear the whole car out. Boom, 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 boom. When they do that, now the driver jump back in, and the back seat driver get in. Lil Pop ain't taking no chances. He walk up on the window, make sure he really get his target. Boom, he let two more off. Boom, boom. When he let the other two off, he guarantee everything go the way that it's supposed to go. He jump in the car, skirt. They pulls off. Now when they pull off, Chicken jump back in the car because his door was still open. So now he don't gotta touch nothing or anything. He look in, grab the bread out the armrest, tuck that. He takes off, breaking down the street. He gets down the street. He go back to his little setup for real, back to his trap. Boom. Now Lil Pop and them, they hit it back to their trap. They mix it back across town to where they going at. They get in their trap now. They like, all right, bet, that's one down. You get what I'm saying? Now, granted, they still could have took the money or whatever they wanted to do, but right now, they not really worried about that. They got enough money for themselves, and they trying to go ahead and knock these targets off the list. So Lil Pop and them get back to their trap. They sits down for real. They get undressed for real. They sitting down. They roll up a blunt. All three of them do. So they right there smoking. They like, yeah, man, got one. You get what I'm saying? One down, three more to go. And we gotta get Lil Drug Yo and his homeboy for real. So they like, yeah, man, we did that. Man. One of the homeboys yell out the blue. He like, all right, look, man, we done got Cho. All right, that's enough happy time. Who next on the list? Now, when he say who next on the list, the fourth member of the little squad, he say, man, for real, I want to knock Drug Yo off because this really his fault. He the one started all this. If he would have never went back and ran his mouth and told what he seen, we would have never been in this position. And I really feel like he a rat because he the one that told his homeboys we did it, and his homeboys told the big fella. So like I said, man, everything really lead back to Drug Yo, man. We need to knock Yo off today. Boom. So now, bouncing back to Drug Yo and his homeboy, they arriving at Roger's house. So now when they arrive at Roger's, they knock on the door. Roger come to the door. He let them in. They come in. Now Roger, he the type dude, like I told you, he laid back, he militant, but he sharp. That's why big fella made him his lieutenant, made him his right-hand man. So when they come in there, Roger like, what's going on? He like, man, big fella called you. He like, yeah, what y'all need? He like, man, we trying to work. So he like, all right, bet, listen, come to the back. They walk to the back. They go into the backyard. Like I told y'all, Roger a sharp dude for real. So in his backyard, he got a shed. But in this shed, he got three big Rottweilers, and he got a Rottweiler and two pit bulls out there that guard the shed. So now, when they come out back, Lil Drug Yo and his homeboy like, oh, come on, Roger, man, them big boys, man, put them dugs up. So now Roger like, man, y'all running around talking this gangster stuff and y'all scared of some dugs. I ain't worried about y'all. Come on, chumps. Boom. Drug Yo and his homeboy walks into the shed. Now, when they get into the shed, he got 5 dirt bikes lined up at the front of the shed, and then behind it is like a little Tupperware tub, one of them big little tubs you store your clothes in, or the Christmas tree or something like that. Boom, but he got a blanket over top of that. So when he gets right there, he like, man, so what y'all trying to do? Y'all just trying to shoot in the air, or y'all really trying to work? He like, man, we trying to work. They spun our block with a semi. He like, all right, bet I got y'all. So now he moved one of the bikes. He reached back there. He slide the container out. When he slide the container out, he popped the top. He got a couple hand joints, and then he got a couple choppers. He like, man, go ahead, do what y'all trying to do. Boom. Drug Yo and his homeboy, they go in there, they grab what they need to grab. He like, all right, bet y'all good. He like, yeah, I'm good. So Roger like, y'all need anything else? He like, no, we straight for real. Big homie gave us a couple dollars. We just needed the joints. Now we straight for real. He like, all right, go ahead, call me if y'all need anything. Take my personal number just in case anytime y'all need to get in contact with big fella. He might not be around, or he might be busy. Y'all know I'm number 2 in command. He like, yeah, Roger, for real. So boom, he gets the number. As he doing that, as they leaving out, Uncle turn around and he see the bike. He gets a brilliant idea. So now when he get a brilliant idea, he like, yo, hey, Roger, can we get one of these bikes? He like, I mean, yeah, what you want one of the bikes for? He like, man, I got an idea. So now his homeboy like, man, what type of idea you got? He like, man, my homeboy Peoples and them live up there by Lil Pop and them. Wait, I forgot all about it. I'ma see if he can set something up, slide down on a bike, wipe one of them down, get out of there. We ain't gotta worry about traffic. We ain't gotta worry about maneuvering in the car, none of that. I'ma just slide down on a bike, hit whoever I can hit, and get out of there. So he like, all right, that's a bad yeah. So Roger like, go ahead, how you wanna play it? He like, man, it's gas in here now, they work. He like, man, all these bikes down there fresh. He like, all right, bet, Pop, you go ahead and, Drug, yo, you go ahead, ride. I'ma just follow you on the bike. You gonna go ahead, take it back around the block. He like, all right, bet. Boom. Now they dab Roger up, say they thank you's for real. They leave out the shed. They hit it back out front. They get back out front. Shorty crank up the bike. Drug, yo, jump in the car. They pull back around their way. When they pull back around their way, you already know what it is. Part 4 coming tomorrow. With that being said, family, let's jump into story number 2. Now, man, story number 2. This was a crazy situation here because, like I always tell y'all, man, let's jump to the joint for a minute. So when you dealing with cellies, man, you always gonna have a different variety of people, man. You gonna have some cellies that carry like, we family in here, man. What's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. You get what I'm saying? Because if I'm cool enough or I trust you enough to live with you or close my eyes with you, I should be cool or trust you enough to be able to give you some chips or soda, some hygiene products, whatever the case may be. Then on the opposite side, you got people that's the complete opposite of that. Don't touch nothing that ain't yours. Don't touch nothing that belong to me. Even if you ask me, the answer is going to be no. Then you got dudes that play the sneak game, dudes that play the thief game, dudes that play the remix game. It's a lot of different situations. Now, with this particular group of cellies that we're going to discuss today, they were more so on a like family type of cellies, so they say. So now they was always cool, always had a mutual understanding, never really had hostility or never really had too many mild words or bad words for each other. They was really cool, and they was always road dogs. They was walkies, they was always spades partners, always basketball partners, workout partners for real, and they always was both getting a couple dollars, you get what I'm saying? So boom. But sometimes you have the littlest things, like I tell y'all, that blow situations into way bigger than they need to be. So now, boom, they doing they want to. Now, one of the cellies for real, he gets this hat, $2 hat, mind you, $2-3 hat, but it's a dude on the tier that know how to draw. So, you know, you'll get dudes that still want to, every man should want to still keep himself presentable no matter where he is in life. So you got dudes that really take their presence really, really big back there. So now he sends the hat down to the dude that draw. He tell him, look, man, put some designer symbols on there for me, some designer logos. Little dude like, no problem, got you. Boom. He gets the hat. He make all of he do what he do. He put all the designer logos on there. So now he send it back to bro. When he send it back to bro loving it. He cool. And so he ends up going on a visit to see his girl. Now, when he see his girl, she really like it. You know, he got the Cardi glasses on for real. He got the little fake designer hat on. He got his muscles busting out. He got his shirt fitting real small. You get what I'm saying? He doing his 1-2. So now his girl gassing him up. Oh my God, where you get that hat? You look so good on there. I'm gonna throw you up on social media. You gonna cut up. Bye, this, that, and the third. So now he feeling himself. Yeah, you know what it is. Getting money back here, boss, man. Feed up. Boom, he dips. So now when she tell him that, now he cherishing his hat more than anything in the world because he like, man, they loving me uptown. My girl loving me. She said, I look so good, boy. You should have seen me. I was down there cutting. Had the shades on, the Cardis, had the hat on. You know me still doing it like I do uptown. He doing his 1-2. So now, like I told y'all, the cellies got the type of relationship where as though what's yours is mine and what's mine is yours. I don't got to ask you. So one day, the other celly, he ready to go down to the gym and hoop. I don't know why, but you know, dudes do crazy thing. He grabbed the hat. Boom, he got his hats on. He got the hat on. He got his little long johns on with some shorts. Got the top long johns on with the shirt over there. So boom, he goes down to the gym. He down there hooping. So now he gets super sweaty for real. So now the hat is drenched in sweat. He takes the hat off and he rubs his forehead with it. When he do that, all the little designer logos that was on the hat is already smeared and messed up, but they messed up even more now. Boom, he gets back to the cell. He just throw the hat down. Now, granted, I don't know if the celly knew that it was his designer hat or whatever the case may be, or he just thought it was a regular little state hat. So boom. Now, when the celly come back, he grabbed his hat because he keep checking it every dang day because his girl then told him he looked good in it. So now it done gone to his head, gave him the blow up head. So when he grabbed his hat, he like, yo, what the? So he like, man, what's up? What's wrong? He like, man, you wore my hat? He like, yeah, what you mean? I went down to the gym. Man, this is my designer hat. He like, man, if you don't get out my face about no state hat. Like I tell you, man, when the girl told him he looked good and they was loving him uptown, that was the worst thing she could have told that little boy about that hat, man. He throws the hat down, crack him straight in his mouth. Now, when he crack him, granted, he's sitting on the top bunk. So after he crack him, the dude that's sitting on the top bunk, he hits his head back. Little shorty that got the designer hat grabs his leg, pull him straight off the bunk. Boom! When he pull him off the bunk, he hit the floor so hard, man, the back of his head hit the concrete. When he do that, little yo, they got the hat jump straight on top of him, go AWOL on him. I'm talking about he punishing him in there. Boom. You know, somebody, of course, they can hear the scream. I'm talking about blood shooting out. Now the hat is definitely ruined. The hat is out of there now. They hit the door, banged the mace off in there, grabbed him up. All that over a hat, man. When they pulled Shorty out that went down there and hooped in his hat, man, I'm talking about his face was, man, he was a mess, man. He was a mess all over a fake hat, which was really a $3 hat with some markers drawn on it, man. Crazy. But you know how it is, man. When you back down in the jungle, they get crazy. So with that being said, y'all, let's jump into story number 3. Now, man, story number 3, this was a while when somebody asked me today about this situation. This was one of them. We're going to jump into this, man. So one day we skipping school. I got a little situation that I'm trying to handle, and I can't do what I'm trying to do at my house. So now we got my man Brandon. Now, Brandon, he live at the top of the block. So the plan is me, Leaky, and Dip, we gonna hook school, go up Dip house. I'm gonna handle the business that I need to handle. And then we gonna go to school because I know he probably gonna be on some clown nonsense. He ain't gonna try to let us come in the house or whatever the case may be. So boom, when we get up to Brandon's house, I'm asking him, you know me, the talker. I'm like, look, man, I got a little situation that I'm trying to handle, bro. You gonna let us rock out in the house? Now, granted, we always skip school at his house, so it wasn't unusual for me to be asking him this question. I'm like, look, man, you gonna let us get the spot today? He like, yeah, but he see Leaky now. In his mind, he say, this is his exact words, I would, bro, but you got Leaky with you, and Leaky is irresponsible. This is the exact words. Remember this word, y'all. He say, but Leaky is irresponsible. I'm like, man, come on, I got him. He like, nah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'm like, all right, bet. We goes in the house waiting for him to get dressed for real to come down for school. Now, he shoots upstairs. I go in the kitchen. I unlocks the window for real. Now, when we unlock the window, boom, I got plans, man. Listen, I'm going to do what I need to do. He going to be mad at me, but this is my homeboy. It don't matter. Boom. So now he comes downstairs. We head to the bus stop. So when we head to the bus stop, I tell him, like, look, man, I forgot. I tell Leaky and Dip first, like, look, we going to act like we forgot something. Spin back. Boom. He like, all right, bet. Gets to the bus stop. I act like I forget something. So now Brandon jumps on the bus. Me, Leaky, and Dip stay right there. So boom, the bus pull off. We go to the grocery store, grab some snacks. Come back over, put our hand through the window. We in there chilling for real. Now, granted, it's harmless for real. Everything gonna stay clean. Everything gonna be 1-2. So now, you know the regular routine. We done bought snacks, grabbing cups out the refrigerator, drinking juice, little nonsense and stuff like that. So boom. Now, when I get done handling my situation that I was supposed to be handling, I dips. So now when we dip, we go to school. This fool Leaky, man, when we get to school, he sees. So now his antennas must have been up because as soon as he sees, I'm like, whoa, what's up, bro? He like, man, where y'all been at all day? I'm like, what you mean? We was in, no, I've been looking for y'all all day, man. Where y'all was at? I'm like, man, we had a dice game out back. I don't know. We was probably out back shooting or just running around. He like, Now, granted, he got the thought in his head already, like, man, y'all did something sneaky. So I'm like, man, you tripping. So boom, mind y'all, listen. So yeah, so boom, I dips off. So now when I dip off for real, we go through the school day, school out. Now when school get out, we get back around the way, get out the bus. I go down to holler at the female I was talking to. Boom, from that came to, so boom, I goes down there for real. I'm chilling, talking to her. Out the blue, my phone ring. Now when my phone ring, it's Brandon. So I'm like, hello. He like, yo, was y'all in my house today? I'm like, no, why? He say, good. Some called the police, somebody broke in. I'm like, no. As I'm saying no, y'all, he hangs up on me. I lie to y'all not now. I'm right here on the fence talking to the girl. Leaky is probably like 2 up the top of the block. And Dip is probably 2 blocks over talking to his female. So now I'm calling them, yo, meet at the top of the street right now. He said he called the police or his mother called the police. Come on, go. I tell her, look, I got to go. I'm going to see you later. All right, look, bye, bye, bye. So boom, I dips her. I get to breaking up the street. Now, Dip is on this side of the block, on the next block over, and Leaky is at the top of the street. So he already at the top waiting for me. We all meet at the top of the block. We breaking up there. Now, granted, this fool Leaky, I don't know how he do this. While I was upstairs, you know, it was down there making some cookies. Now, he made some cookies and they didn't have a gas stove. They had their little electric one where the rings get red. This fool makes cookies on the stove top, gets the cookies out, leaves the stove on. So all them hours, them 6-7 hours we was in school, this man's stove was running. House could have, like, come on, man. This is why he said he ain't want us in there, because you irresponsible. Boom. So now when I get to the door, I'm like, yo, you called the police? He like, yeah, my mother told me call the police because somebody burglarized the house. Granted, nothing is stolen out this man's house. And it's 3 of everything. 3 cups, 3 plates, 3 chip bags. It's just 3s. You know it was us. So boom, I had a jacket left in there that I had left like the prior week when we just hooked school 2-3 days ago in there. So I grabs my jacket now. When the police get there, they doing their little evidence and forensics. They log on the computer. They see Dip had logged in. So they like, yeah, we know this guy was here because it says he logged in at this time. So boom, they got him. Now, Leaky, they caught Leaky by, I can't remember how they caught him. It was something that he did in the house or had in the house that identified him. I'm the only one that ain't have nothing identifiable, but he keep preaching to these people if Dip and Leaky was in there, I'm the ringleader, he know I was there, he know I did this, that, and the third. Mind y'all, we just was friends 4 days ago. 4 days ago, we just was skipping school together, talking to girls together and all that. Now you acting like you don't even know me. 4 days ago, you was my homie. You know how I be though when you talking to your girl and you like, look man, my homeboy right here, get a little home girl for him. I'm getting home girls for him. Now you telling the police that I'm ringleaders or something. So now that day, I'm coming down the steps. I'll never forget my mother on the porch. So when I come downstairs, she like, me. I'm like, huh? She like, did you break in this lady house? I'm like, what? Heck no, I ain't breaking her house. So his mother is sitting right there with Brandon right there. So Brandon like, yeah, man, Leaky and them was in my house. I know there's no way they was in there and you wasn't in there. They can't prove it was you, but I know you was in there, V. I'm like, man, you tripping, yo, get off my porch. Now in my mind, I'm like, I'm telling you, when I catch you later on, I'm gonna crush you. But I never end up crushing him because I figured he'd call the police and we end up being cool friends again. Granted, the very next week, hooked the school again over his house. I'm like, bro, what you doing? Because yo, I ain't know, my mother told me. When I got there, I'm like, man, you knew that was us, yo. It was 3 cups, 3 plates, 3 chip bags. It was 3s of everything. But man, y'all know how I go, man. So with that being said, family, you know what it is. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, family, you already know what I need y'all to do for me again. Like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time. If you would like to support the channel through Cash App, boom, it's listed right there. If not, please join the membership, man. Exclusive content. You do not want to miss it, man. We got so much coming. Thank you to each and every one of y'all, man. We ready to hit that 2,400 mark, then we gonna hit that 5,000, 100K. Here we come. From V to y'all, man. I love y'all. I'm nothing without y'all. Make sure y'all guys are liking the video, commenting, sharing the video, and checking y'all status, man. Making sure y'all subscribe and making sure y'all hit that notification bell so you notified every time the squad drop. We will be doing a live around 9:30, 10 o'clock, man. So listen, thank y'all. I love y'all. Hey, V Squad, we out. Let's go.